Halo, selamat malam kawan-kawan. Kita lanjut main Final Fantasy XVI. Finally kita dapat kekuatan dari Shiva ya, yang dikasih Jill. Tidak perlu lama-lama guys.
The bad news then, did you?
What
About
and the
Zeldor?
I
Didn't
does
you reckon?
no.
Yeah.
How was she? The Enterprise.
Don't tell it.
It's only trouble.
If it's so
You've got a couple of it.
awful. So this
So there's man.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic, we'll need to find another port. Preferably one as well hidden as the island.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
Canva lost. That's just be true.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
I should be so lucky. They're all in
what do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself. And
The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect? Farmers are abandoning their fields and traders their roots. Most of what we have now comes from here in the Hideaway.
there's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me.
Come back.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Where are?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris.
I'm afraid not. She's at my...
Did she? Once this... Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
We've got a few rooms.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately I can hardly keep up. But what I do notice is that there's more bad news than good. You can tell that just by looking at people's faces.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrec. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety.
The Baum are...
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a Vandercrow got.
I see all but as they small left so.
Or
There.
Giselle.
Not the better than the end.
I'm... Not here. skull. Good. They haven't broken camp. How did Doris come to know?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers.
Back to civilization, is it?
With all haste. I presume your men are... We've suffered too... Oh, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Doris. I take, you know...
Better comes this to raise...
It was your... But you...
To live for...
You perhaps...
Malas sih. Gue turu-turuin.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the king, and she knows
All right.
I am.
Yang hotelnya di Kaisa.
Nice.
Yang cepat ya saya ke Westwood.
Welcome Doris's message.
Oh,
she can't. Anyway,
keep up.
Wah, kali melakukan lah.
Mana kekuatan Shiva?
Iya, kekuatan sih belum kita pakai malah. Yang kita pakai. Menyelesaikan. Wah, kesan missioner. Selamat live gitu.
I heard the Guardian saying you're supposed to...
Ah, what brings you? The mark I but mark so that these then not it's there time gather. Yes.
The whole.
We don't
No, what you so that
My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them.
Bisa. Kita skip saja coy.
Where?
Thanks to you.
Me?
Lord.
So we'll
Fight with
the sides lead.
So
Hey, set quest.
And here it comes. Let this village fall. Looks like that's the...
Lord.
What is...
Ow.
So hard. No, you... I'll join...
If may the...
맞아? Tapi itu ini. Apa ya?
Mending lu nonton gua.
Tadi slide.
Sing ngendi? Kok aneh ya?
Oh no, dislike nambah.
Kakek tolek dislike. Melaku.
Next one's mine. I might.
Let's go.
Yeah!
With me, Torgal. All right, back to it.
Lord Rossfield.
It's
We
thank
No, you.
but there's we and this is
This.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. You're and I after
But you, I'll have to. Speaking of which, I
can
of course
in
and client.
All right.
Lord Clear. Sin when the but to be no.
So you and
I know.
The hero returns. It's like not only
I
take
thanks.
so and
Well, it was.
the white you bet.
Right.
Where in fact he showed me and so. And you know what he did? He's
And-
where just the
In the which is
and if good is any better believe.
that's
Tepati janji, pemuda ini akan jalan kaki dari Bali ke Jakarta usai kalah lomba lari. Nice to speed. Apa ini?
Cari traffic lah.
GIP mungkin jalan kaki dari Jogja ke Jakarta jika Jokowi menang.
Come on.
Shiva.
All right.
Kau tebus 20 juta kopi dalam waktu segitu. Ada kau bilang tak?
Straight home now.
Kata saya kali 40 juta juga. Yo, sebagai mana?
Males ngitung nol itu.
I'll need to deal with these ones first. Yes. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find. I'm a fan. Life man. Vic. Oh.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor? That's easy.
A league of laws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still. That's your anything or is me. So Dravosh is still standing. For now, at least. And the account. Well done.
I'm cooking.
Black. One of them. Then for the if answer you under
What?
Enough. You can.
yes.
Short stick. You,
We can.
right, I want to... Oh! How close are they?
With it? No.
Good idea.
I'm
Well, let's... No.
All the
I'm stopping if you will. Take
Leave and...
Is that it? Apparently not. Getting past me. Slow. Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive!
Oh, good.
Sit in.
I'm a just mean.
That with you, and I'll
Right?
As for you, oh no. Oh, I've come.
Let's put that little just.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But desire. I knew I'd never support you.
Clyde, right.
With a little help from Blackthorn, I don't see why we can't restore Drum. So, will it be?
So what do I owe the honor? Well,
So, will it be?
Ragnarok ori jagung dan steel. Wah, gak susah cari material.
anything else?
Beliau akan main Genshin jadi.
Kita sampai si beliau aku dia guys ya. Potong.
Everything's back the way. It was. I don't know.
Those ne'er-do-wells want
Yang gede.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off. Over here! Go for it!
Ada karakter baru je. Anjir, siapa ini? Kayak kisahnya sebelah ni.
I'd better let Victor know.
No. What? Something. I don't know.
Macam ni, Cit Lali.
Cita lali.
Shiva juga karakter cowok itu. Oh, ini baru karakter.
Why you taking the bearer's side?
Why do they always have to make such a
He knew all along that he...
Kau gue main no quest sampai itu mahasiswa ilmu aja. Anak punya berdua.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Buset, baik banget coy, game ini coy sekarang coy.
Mau mematikan tetangganya.
Explore untuk ilmu tambahan jing.
Kita naikkan level dulu ya. Sebelum pertarungan terakhir itu.
Let's go.
Faster!
Ini suara kok AI ini. AI ya. Tua tahu.
Two down. One to go.
Kilonnya ada Ciori. Ada Ciori kan? Ai Daud tahu? Orang Daud tahu đấy.
Lord Rosfield. Is that in a shipment of Pachow? If they might think I.
Mana jalannya ke sana, coy? Tidak bisa.
Fly, Ambrosia. Slow. Let's go. Run like the wind. Oh no. You'll pay for this. May still be survivors. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You.
Satu malam disukai.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord. We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. Thank you. We and you. I know. May
yang kita cerita malam.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another, but for a survey.
Wih, LTE usual list anjay. LTE mons, wadah kali doi, dan 3 kali di sini.
I still lost with no even on the wheels. I have and I did then.
Partinya sendiri ya.
Oh dibaca dia lagi bintang harusnya.
Namanya saja LTE.
Enak stabilnya dia. Tapi 3 aja.
Ano anyang ternyata.
What's happened? The guards at the gate are no right on the planet.
LTE full party LTE sound LTE.
Clap.
Yeah. You could.
Well, nothing. Fine.
All right.
Kan sepeda LTE anjing, apa? Oh, sumpah banget LTE ini berbeda.
Don't blame yourself. I know.
It's up.
Advantage with the no.
All right. Durandalon. Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Who needs a porter when there's no river?
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
When are they gonna let us through?
Ready, go?
Faster!
You wish to consider.
I'd we.
I had. We the better.
I was. No, and.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Kita ya kayak ternyata.
Gak bisa, gak bisa lewat sini.
Kita stop fokus mati aja dulu.
Lewat bawah.
Let's go.
Faster!
Siapa Panji? Nomor 1. Terlalu mudah, Pak.
Nonton kali-kali kan?
Solo aku.
Tuh besok ini terlalu tahu info gitu ya. Mana infonya?
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Those things I said before.
What's that? And what he would put us on the...
The can forgive would think and
I'll see. Tell me in the... All right.
Ngelot match teko awal iku ya.
I may have met this dude before, at the Remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should wait here.
Sir,
And
you
why?
with Caer Norvant as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway to...
Should they?
That will...
Look, you would... Yes!
Do not...
The citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Just
I got peppers to numb your tongue. I put fire in you.
Just
Nice.
I heard the dame got an icon to rid the meadows of those guys.
Lihat game dulu ke bawah.
what do you...
What?
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
Shield.
Those things I said before.
I wonder...
The thing. And if
As long as you remain, the veil will see to your needs.
You're on the... What do you...
Listen, as if...
I hear... Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Iya, sepertinya ada di kanan aja kita pagi. Ya Rocky di bawah nontonnya.
Menang.
Cap. I want to deep this for I swear.
Thanks.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that.
Abang kan bener nyebelin.
That, if nothing else. Zhuangzi. Zhuangzi kita tidak dapat coy.
they do.
Certainly listen.
I thought I
Bak buku.
Oh no, patah pos itu menghilang doi.
Smart coy.
Oh 50 skin. 50 skin dah. Dia bilang and cut skin. Ya, dia mau tolong.
Faster!
Watching effect and after visual. Just videonya.
kalah duluan.
Playability improvement improves skill service, take effect, and output select capacity cover.
Enough of you, are there? Straight home now. That's all of them. The wine can uncross his toes now. Good, thankfully. Here.
That's brilliant! Thanks a blimmin' million! I'll fit 'em to the smelter right away! May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your good deed go unrewarded.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
You have it's a spot. So, what do you reckon?
It's actually quite ingenious. Thank you, Owain.
Don't mention it. You earned it. And I wanted to... Can't think of me. One. Oh.
Inventory
If touch Banya returns to the area of the first stage starting point, the second stage is enhanced, hitting enemy within a long range. Shiva sing salto gitu kan? Kok jadi segitiga? Pokoknya segitiga. Salto.
Faster! I can walk from here. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
You just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me. Where are you, Theo? These creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. This one! Go for it! Get him! Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that.
No. Why? Theo?
There are or no.
There's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
No.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Elle. Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
No.
No! Theo! Theo!
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to... We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than... So, I'll carry on bringing and to Theo. This is...
I've made it to continue.
Thank you. Let's go.
Oke, down semua.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Talisman of priming.
You earned this. All yours. All done?
SH. Ribu ya kita upgrade apa ya?
Pakai warna.
Jasmine Thunderstorm.
Selamat lucu if. PC ku sak menangan nambah 1000 power loh deh. Atau power. Udah dari sana nambah 300. Masih mau berapa? Itu dan non pantas tak itu tadi. Terus poin kan dari kita ini apa yang kita
Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Tyre.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
Semapa. Estipa. Sedupa. Takono kali.
Not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed...
Sampai satu area-area ternyata. Apa sih cowok sih kena lu anjing?
would have resisted invasion for so long. Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
And tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tharn, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Akhirnya was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of pep.
Let me tell you a story.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs might be they weren't just tale. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to. Some went, well, they said it.
Was that?
Yeah. He was true to his word, so I ended up, and all. Told me about, said, why, and that, and the rest does. But I can say, that I have never been. You've all shown that to do. Still alive, are you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Okay.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I have no reason to assume.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Nick said I can ride the Enterprise next. She said I can.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
How do you split this?
Please, Your Grace. My Lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter?
My lord, yes. It's your brother. His condition, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more.
I had feared it.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering.
But
His Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my and unless... My lord.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is it?
A rare herb by the name of stonewort. We did the...
So it's...
Well...
Then I...
Faster!
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right. That should do it. Let's get these... Yote, I brought back all the stonewort I could find. Well,
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourself.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot.
I am honored that you should say so, but I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of your...
I'll keep that in mind. Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, memek lo jadi bah di mana anjing?
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her icon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it. Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
This place is as dead as Grieger's ghost. I knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and Akashic here.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time. Straight home now. Get him! All over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slavering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own? Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
Faster! This place reeks like a morble's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us. Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal. That must be Ace Glass.
Be safe.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter down!
You think all the villages in Ash are like this?
A question for later, Gav. Here they come!
And come, and come, and come. I don't want to die here, Clive.
Then don't! Over here! Get him! Go for it! All yours, Torgal!
Istirahat balik.
Gav. Gav!
Don't tell me there's more of the bastards.
Oh, fuck.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use. I thought we got them all.
So did I.
Please, no.
Miss. Whoa, easy, easy. We're not turned, all right?
kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Arcade. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, arcade is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower, to reverie. The elders, the healer, the blacksmith, my husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
Then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out. This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be... mural is complete. Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But where is the Phoenix? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet. Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow. And so will I.
Mana, Pak? Mana? Mananya, coy?
Pelat sopo.
Faster!
Ibu, itu kotak party animal. Satu kono dari ini.
All right. This is it, boy.
Prelude boleh. Udah pencet. Kobo? Kono gak sih? Enggak. Mana gak ada prelude? Mana gitu kan ya? Oh. Ayah nggak nak? Ayah serofek.
I've come for you, Barnabas. Stay close, Torgal.
Apa ingat? Oh, sampai kata seperti ini kan? Kita tinggal main roket kan? Jelas malu ya Jim.
The tower. It's alive. More echoes of the fallen. They seem to feed on ether. But there shouldn't be any here. Bloody fallen. Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own? If I were Barnabas, where would I be? The top. So I could look down on the world. Thankfully, there aren't any more.
Siapa itu dari tiba-tiba?
Almost there. He's here. I can feel him.
The blade must ever feed if her edge is to remain keen.
Watcher.
What care you for these worthless creatures? They are nothing. Weak from the moment of their conception, ever longing for power not theirs to command, they turn unfailingly upon themselves. Like sheep, they roam in filthy flocks, eager to trample those few gifted a fleece of gold. Or that they might feel contentment with their pitiful existence. Prejudice and persecution, severance and strife, every earthly wrong springs from the malice in men's hearts. Malice born of the pain and suffering that is free will. Its corruption is gnawed at your being from the very moment of your birth.
You're wrong. It is no corruption. It is who I am. Every choice I make, right or wrong, gives me reason to carry on. And carry on I shall. Not as a puppet, but as a man. Which are you?
There was a time I too thought those the only choices.
What?
Long ago, God granted man the gift of magic. And with that gift did he build great civilizations. Yet over time, man lost sight of the gift's true meaning, stepping from the path of shared prosperity to one of avarice. He abandoned his creator for sword and flame, and through his folly, beckoned the blight. Yet, there were those few who refused to turn their eyes from the heavens, and they prayed to God that he might lead them back to righteousness. And the Lord, he did answer. Before the worthy shall the gates of paradise open. And so did I spread my arms to the ether, and cast my soul upon its gentle waters. I gave myself unto him.
madness is this?
My worth proven, the Lord charged me thus. If your kind are to find salvation, they must be made to serve. You see, paradise lies but a single step away. Could we only take it? Could we only leave our transgressions behind? For none save the pure of heart and mind may set foot in the new world. I will save us. But it all begins and ends with you. You are the key, Mythos. And with this humble offering, shall I prove my faith once more.
So you forsook your kingdom. You forsook yourself to serve. Tell me, how is that living? What you seek to provide is not salvation. It's anything but. Life is about always having a choice. Take that away, and we might as well be dead.
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
It's not the strength of my will that should worry you, but the weakness of yours.
If you think your will the stronger, prove it! By this day's end, you shall know. I tire of this. This one. Must I show you? Blessed with the might of a god, yet still you fight like a man. Get him! God chose you to serve as his vessel, and you cling to this foolish notion of hope when there is none. Desperate, are we?
it! Free yourself, Mythos. You will not defeat me otherwise.
We'll see.
Perhaps you still require persuasion.
Defeated? You admitted defeat the moment you turned your back on us. When you turned your back on the truth, Barnabas. We are not as weak as your god believes.
Damn it! What are you waiting for? Men know nothing of strength. But you will. You dare! Could it be you have made a weapon of your weakness? My apologies. You are not the fool I took you for. And so it ends. No! Don't tell me you are tired, Mythos! Your stubborn defiance has stirred my long-becalmed heart, filling it with a joy that I have not known for generations! I had thought the tantalizing kiss of self-indulgence a dream forever out of reach. And now that its sweet ruin courses through my veins, I shall not be quick to relinquish it. Show me your work, Mythos, that I might revel in it! Suffered the disappointment of lesser rivals, but no more. Oh, my constant congregation, salvation is come. Rejoice as our souls are granted peace unending.
How do you know this day will come? What proof have you?
Your mere existence is proof of the Lord's grand designs.
I'll never serve your god!
Let's try. Too slow. Rapture!
The day is at an end. And we both know the truth. It is I who stand victorious. My will that prevailed. Your will? No. It was his. Clive Rossfield. Perhaps there is strength in will. Would that I had not relinquished my own. You relinquished nothing. What was it, if not will, that made you strive for a new world? Strive to win your master's approval. You were shown a fantasy, and you chose to believe it. But you were wrong. There is no world, but the one we live in. And that world is worth saving. Even if it means killing a god. Bold words. From one who has served the Lord so well. This is pointless. But I almost forgot. I promised that I would make you presentable. Did I not? We shall fulfill our destinies, just as the Lord's Mother Crystals have fulfilled theirs. Come, Clive Rossfield. Take what is rightfully yours. Become one with God. No. At long last, salvation. I'm coming home. Mother.
How does it feel?
Show yourself! Face me!
How does it feel to consume your rival's strength? To gorge yourself on their being? To edge step by trembling step ever closer to the divine? With or without a will, you are still but a vessel, our vessel. Behold, how your body shudders in anticipation of its fate.
Oh, it's not yours yet.
No. Come then, O wayward child. We shall await you upon the back of the first worm. There, all shall end and begin again.
Quickly, my lord, quickly!
Why the hell is my city going with the castle?
Don't ask me, ask them! Since when was Eugen Hamel one to hide when there was a fight to be had?
Since they stripped me of my rank and banished me from the battlefield. Now I'm stuck driving the backsides of this one while the city burns and my wife tells off with a man half my age! And then you turn up! What the hell are you doing here anyway?
What indeed?
The enemy numbers 200,000 or more counting yours. There are simply not enough soldiers garrisoned in the capital to repel an army of that size.
Then one of the central keep.
Held by a contingent of soldiers and bearers from the surrounding boroughs. They are the sole reason it still stands. And all it took was an army on their doorstep to bring them together.
The prospect of death does put things into perspective.
Perspective. Perhaps it's what we've lacked all along.
Lend me some of your best men, preferably all of them.
My best men? Does it look like I really want...
I admit this might not be the most convenient time, but my nephew's in trouble, and I may have already promised him more help.
Your nephew, the outlaw? My soldiers have better things to do than die for nothing.
Then you and he are of the same mind.
I fight for the opposite!
You fight for a world in which you shouldn't have to live and die for nothing! And
today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow.
Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against a kingdom!
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
Well, I'll be damned.
Our numbers are few, but I shall rally as many of my dragoons as I'm able. You, apprise the Lord Strategist of the state of the city's defenses.
Yes, Your Radiance.
And you would fight alongside us?
I owe the Phoenix a debt.
Does this vouch for my nephews?
Aye, but I still have my doubts about you.
Which we can discuss later.
Indeed.
You said you had men garrisoned in the keep. Captain, do you know how many yet remain?
Allow me to confirm. Commander?
Whatever their number, Randalar will be needing
Gather the
them
bodies
all.
and build a pyre in the courtyard. Quickly.
Terence.
My lord.
You will find a girl there.
A girl. We are in the middle of a war.
I owe her my life, and I always pay my debts. You are to see that she is provided for.
Dion, I cannot leave.
But you shall. If I'm ever to be worthy of the forgiveness of our people, then I must earn it. And I must earn it by my hand, and my hand alone. Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it.
Farewell, Terence.
Farewell. My prince.
Clive, thank fuck. You all right?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Gav, we need to talk.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless. And not just for Etta's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, me lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice, all to serve Ultima in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing, or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately use that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mother Crystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mother Crystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely a freat that he desires, but a freat and phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, rather, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Or without the Mother Crystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, It's a long walk to Stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Oke. Icon Odin. Odin. Keren ya.
When Barnabas... Well, his...
Oke, terima kasih yang sudah menonton.
The road to Stone here is barred to us no longer.
Sampai jumpa di next stream.